Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer notes that after weeks of extensive research, they settled on this particular electric bike and have been using it for several months. It has met almost every expectation. Our reviewer, who is on the taller side, found the fit to be perfect and notes that the bike comfortably accommodates a passenger on the rear seat, holding its own quite well during trips for two. When it comes to performance, this client prefers the gradual acceleration for city riding, which feels safer, especially with a passenger. Don't get me wrong though, it still has plenty of juice to keep up with city traffic and provide a thrill when you want it. The ride is exceptionally comfortable on roads and sidewalks, largely thanks to the bike's heavy build, great shocks, and well-padded seating. The battery provides enough power for about an hour and a half of riding on full electric mode, which is more than enough for running errands all over town. A great feature is that the battery is removable and has a key lock, making charging convenient and secure. While the fat tires provide a fantastic smooth ride, our reviewer mentions they required some patience and a clever dish soap trick to mount correctly during assembly. The only real knock is on the brakes, which feel a bit underpowered for the bike's substantial weight and may require an upgrade for those seeking more abrupt stopping power. Aesthetically, this electric bike has the sleek, all-black motorcycle style the user was looking for. They do mention removing the factory branding to achieve a cleaner look, a simple modification that made it perfect. Assembly was a multi-hour project, but following a detailed online video, instead of the included instructions, made the process manageable.
Cool, let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer was admittedly nervous about purchasing another electric bike, having been let down by a couple of bad experiences in the past. For our reviewer, who is an overweight man, the main issue was that other models claiming to handle high-weight loads simply didn't perform as advertised. They would either struggle to reach a decent speed on flat ground or come to a complete stop at the base of even the slightest incline. Despite this history of frustration, the client decided to take a chance on this particular fat tire e-bike, a decision he is now incredibly glad he made. He reports that even with his weight of over 300 pounds, this machine effortlessly reaches its top speed without seeming to strain at all. The handling is smooth, and the battery life has proven to be more than sufficient. Our reviewer uses it for his daily 8-mile round-trip commute to work, and still has plenty of charge left over upon returning home. He is absolutely thrilled with his purchase, noting that it not only works beautifully, but looks great too. There was one small issue when a rear tire inner tube blew, but the seller's customer service was fantastic. They responded quickly, were pleasant to deal with, and resolved the problem in a very timely manner. If there was one minor complaint, it would be that the digital display shows speed and distance in kilometers, and he hasn't been able to switch it to miles. However, he considers this a tiny inconvenience when compared to the overwhelmingly positive experience this electric bike has provided.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer, having previously owned a couple of other electric bikes in a similar range, unequivocally declares this electric bike their favorite by a significant margin. Our reviewer has already logged over 400 miles on it and expresses immense satisfaction with the purchase. They highlight its impressive speed and remarkable ability to conquer hills, describing the experience as riding like a dream. Regarding battery life, this client notes it's quite dependent on the power setting chosen. When kept on the highest setting, which our reviewer prefers for the sheer fun of going fast, the range typically falls between 10 and 15 miles, varying with the terrain and inclines encountered. Opting for a mid-range power setting, however, significantly extends the mileage, though our reviewer admits the allure of speed often overrides the desire for maximum distance. The solid wheels on this electric bike are a major plus, offering a distinct advantage over more flimsy spoke tires, especially when venturing onto rougher terrain. However, this design also presents a practical consideration. Getting a flat tire means you won't be easily pushing this bike home. Therefore, our reviewer strongly advises carrying basic tools, a patch kit, or even a spare tube. Good advice for any bike, but particularly crucial here. Furthermore, fat tires like those on this model tend to pick up more punctures from small debris. Upgrading to thicker or puncture-resistant tires is deemed a necessity if your usual riding environment has a lot of stickers or thorns. Another critical point raised by this client is safety. Given that this electric bike can reach speeds comparable to city traffic, especially when riding on streets, wearing proper protective gear, particularly a good helmet, is absolutely essential. Our reviewer couldn't stress this enough. Overall, this client wholeheartedly recommends this electric bike for those planning to use it for daily commuting, like our reviewer.
And that's a wrap. If this video was helpful, like and subscribe. Got questions? Let's chat in the comments. See you soon.